I needed to talk about something. It's real important. It's real important, okay? And what I wanted to do is record this video. So I was talking to the spirit of a detective, and he works with government, and he's worked with the CIA in smaller and, less significant ways than in Virginia and Langley and places like that. And he told me, what he told me was, he lived in California. And, he said California, here's the thing, they committed treason, he said. He was one of the intelligence officers that lived in California, and, he ran a tire store, but, I'm gonna leave out names, but, he had said that California actually committed treason a long time ago. And, as a state, California committed treason a long time ago, and the detective also said, he was telling me a bunch of things. One thing he said was, do you know, Ryan, that men used to put oil on their hands? Oil! And then hold a firearm like a handgun, and shoot somebody with the handgun, and they didn't have the, they sometimes they just leave the handgun. They'd get a handgun, they'd put oil on their hands, and then they'd use the handgun to murder somebody. They'd use the handgun to murder somebody, and then just leave it, and the oil that they put on their hands covered the prints on the gun. I said, whoa, I didn't know that. He said, yeah, that's the truth. He also said, in the 1960s, California started building an illegal missile silo. California started building an illegal missile silo in the 1960s. I think in a mountain, some kind of mountain, but it was illegal. And, the main point was, he said, the government detectives there, well, there'd be government men in service, and, and he lived there for a little while. He did. So he said these officers would give their own kids drugs, narcotics and drugs, their own kids to use. But then they go out and bust the public that doesn't, the social public for having drugs. But they were officers giving drugs to their own kids to use for themselves. And then they go out and bust the social crowds that weren't worth the government for using drugs. And then he said, he also said that, some of the men in California, he said there was some lawlessness there, they were given rights, this is in the 1980s, around 1980s or so. He knew all this from being there around the 1980s to 1992 about. He said that some men, the government men they were given the right to walk down the street. And just kill an innocent person that they didn't like. And they were, there's some things, he said he was scared about it. That place it was kind of scary being there as a person in government himself. And there's, things about it bothered him. But they would give their own government men rights to, walk down the street, kill someone they didn't like, for instance, and they'd just be fine. So, anyways, I love you all. If you watch this, thank you. It was just meant to help. Okay, bye.